Hey, this is Dr. Sivion. In this video, I'm going to talk about blood work testing to complement your journey to be healthier and to heal faster. You see, when you get blood work at your doctor's offices, they're typically just testing for blood that's floating in your plasma or the liquid of your blood, which is why you get the results back within a day or two. And so they're testing for things that are trying to identify if there's anything seriously wrong with your health, right? And so they run panels to see, for example, what your blood sugar is, if there's any mineral, potassium, sodium deficiencies, to see if there's any, and possibly some vitamin D deficiencies, and basically just trying to identify, are you ill? Now, what I believe in a holistic way of healing is to identify how healthy you are, which is a different test. And so we have this test by SpectraCell. It's a lab that has the only patented technology to discover what's been the average amount of nutrients, vitamins A, B, C, D, all the way through Z, that's inside your cells for the last 6 months. Why is this important? Why is it different than your other blood work? Well, when you're testing to see what's inside your cell, you're basically seeing the average amount of nutrients, and not just sort of transient amounts like the other tests, right? So the typical blood work, you could have high amounts of one vitamin or mineral and then low amounts on another day. It just depends on what day they're taking your blood that's going to skew the result. Whereas this test is seeing what's been the average for the last 6 months. And this is extremely important for two main reasons. One, your body wants to heal. It wants to feel young and energetic, and it wants to be back to normal, given that it has all the nutrients and tools and chemicals to do that. And so this test will see, are you deficient in any of those tools that your body needs to heal and to get back to normal, right? And so it'll look at vitamin A levels and B levels and C levels and D levels and what's been the average amount for the last 6 months. And what this does is it will identify essentially how healthy or unhealthy you are. And if you're trying to be healthier, this test is the only test that can see what does your body need chemically to get there, right? So you're gonna have all of your nutrient levels sort of measured. And this test takes about 3.5 weeks to get the results because it's they actually take your cells from your blood and they culture it, meaning they grow it in a lab. And this allows them to test inside the cell. They need enough of your cells to see what's been in there, right? So that's sort of 1/3 of the test to see, what are the vitamins and minerals inside your body, right? So that's the data you get, all vitamins and minerals. Now, another part of the test is they'll take your cell, which is pretty cool. They'll actually put your cell in a toxic environment. It's kind of like, imagine peroxide, right? You know how it bubbles up when you put blood on it because it's killing the cells? It's basically putting it into a toxic environment like peroxide. And what it does, it's looking at how long can your cells survive in this toxic environment, right? Because the more antioxidants you have, it can tolerate the oxidation, right? Meaning the higher your antioxidant status, if you're eating lots of fruits and vegetables, hopefully, that means your cell will be able to live longer in this environment. Now, this is amazing data because you'll get a score, right? 100 being the best, because these are just percentile scores, 0 being the lowest percentile. You basically see how many antioxidants do you have in your body. That's like saying how well can all of your cells fight against stress, cancer, and of course, some of the toxic chemicals that you're being exposed to, like I've talked about in other videos, right? So it's almost like how resilient is your body now. So that's 1/3 of the test. And the last third is they actually will put your cell in an ultra nutrient dense environment, and it's going to see how well it grows and divides and expands, right? That's like saying how well, given the fact that if you're given all the nutrients that your body needs, how well will it heal, right? Is there anything wrong with its ability to multiply and grow and restore itself, right? That's the last third of the test. So you're going to see all the vitamins and minerals throughout your body, what levels there are and what's deficient. And again, studies show that you can take, even if you're sort of average of, let's say, vitamin A, and if you take it to above average, you're going to be ultra healthy, right? Not just average health, but ultra healthy. And you can heal ultra fast. You can recover from illness ultra fast, right? And that's the beauty of this test. You get, basically, you can get to see what amounts that you have, and you can take steps, whether it be eating specific foods or just taking a supplement of those nutrients that you might be deficient in that you want to bring back up to normal. And many of the low energy levels and many of the inability to lose body fat, many of the inabilities to just feel energetic and healthy, it's because you're deficient. You just don't have the chemicals to function normally, right? And of course, you can look at your antioxidant status. If it's kind of low, you're going to want to eat more fruits and vegetables to bring that up. What that means is for the rest of your life, as long as you're doing this, your body is sort of more able to fight disease and to thrive given the toxic stress environment that we're being exposed to, which is amazing. It's like saying we're going to decrease your chance for disease. And lastly, how well your body thrives in an ultra-nutrient environment basically tells us how well can your body heal given all the right nutrients. This is super important data to figure out all the levels of health that you have in your body and all the steps that you can do to sort of improve your health with this information, such as eating healthier and eating the right foods. And of course, if you want to take the right vitamins to sort of supplement the deficiencies that we'll discover in this test. So I can't recommend enough. In fact, it's my belief that everyone should get this test because, we're in the medical model of treating disease. This medical model so far, hopefully it's not about preventing disease, or it's not about making you live longer, have more energy, and be healthier. And to me, this test provides that. It's the data to see exactly how healthy you are right now. And so if you're interested in this test, contact us, right? We have more information. I'm sure I'll put something on this page where we can click on and sort of sign up for the test. Now, the test is inexpensive. If you have health insurance, we can actually submit it to your insurance and it keeps the cost down. The test will only be $390 out of your pocket, all right? And so what you can do is if you have health insurance, you click on a button, you pay the fees, we'll submit your insurance, you'll get the test, and then we'll see what the results are in about 3.5, 4 weeks. And then we can take that data and you can now take steps, whether it be eating certain foods that will help you sort of, in the report, they'll tell you what foods to eat that's high in the nutrients that you're deficient in, or you can take an additional step, which is, what sort of vitamins and minerals do you take, right? Instead of right now, if you're taking vitamins and minerals, you may not need it, right? You may not need the specific ones that you're choosing to take. This report will tell you exactly which ones your body needs so you can save money and not take the ones that you don't need, right? So click on the button somewhere below or to the side somewhere on this page. I'll have it so I'll make it super easy for you to kind of get this test, right? And so this way you can heal faster and be healthier.